How do you interpret this precedents of the Constitutional Court's words today? What do you foresee for Can Atalay's moving forward now?
Obviously, this is one of the most emerging crises in Turkey going on right now. It's actually the lawyers that we have been speaking to about this whole crisis. They all agreed that it was the first in the history of the Republic of Turkey that the two highest courts of the country are actually engaging in a sort of like catfight. And it has been an unprecedented way of making Can Atalay situation even more worse than it already is. Can Atalay has been like such a public figure that we as journalists have known him for quite some time actually, because even way before he was elected as an MP, we have been seeing him quite vocal as a lawyer, and he was very vocal, especially when the time so many mine workers were killed in Soma and other workers' cases as well. So Can Atalay is actually coming from the ground to the top. He has been among the people, and he has been for the people, especially defending a very firm stance for, let's say, the working class rights. And therefore, he has a wider impact in the society. And now he's becoming a symbol of all these injustices, like bringing on him like that. Obviously, now the analysis have been making this comments for a long while now. There is obviously this dispute with the dispute between the Supreme Court and the Court of Constitutional Court lies between the cracks within AKP and their partner MHP. And people have been commenting for a long while now. Obviously, there is a huge MHP effect and the Devlet Bahçeli effect actually on the Supreme Court. And now actually all the lawyers that I have been personally speaking to, they're saying that it is actually quite unlawful, and it's kind of an attempt to really destroy the constitution itself, because normally constitutional court is the highest place any Turkish citizen can go up to, and after that the only address remains as the European Court of Human Rights. And now the lawyer Kazım Bayraktar, for example, that we know him, he's also a very vocal advocate for people democratic rights in Turkey. He has been making this comment that this whole situation with Can Atalay is creating a very dangerous example for the future trials of all the people seeking further justice, taking their cases up to the constitutional court level. And now this sets a very dangerous example, because this means that if normally the decision of the constitutional court is binding for the Supreme Court as well. If you are just like throwing it back to the constitutional court's face again, this is obviously read mostly as the politicized seats, levels of various levels of justice, and we are talking about the highest levels. And this has been the critics have been voicing for a long time now, with the Kobane trial going on, Kurdish MPs in prisons, journalists, our colleagues being in prison. It's very easy to throw a journalist in jail nowadays. So it's basically the and also when I'm just making like vox pop in the street, when I'm asking people, random people, about their opinion about justice system, we can say that even among the AKP voters, there is this sense of losing trust in the justice system. This is now felt in the deeper levels of the society more than ever.